This time, let's go to JC Gotinga, live from one of the most populated polling precincts in Pasig. JC, what's it look like there?
Hi, Maria. Well, it's humid, but it's pretty chill. We don't even see the sun yet, but I'm already sweating here. But it's good to see many of the senior citizens taking advantage of this window of time allotted to them exclusively to vote. So we are at the period between 5 and 7 a.m. where it's only persons with disabilities, senior citizens, and women who are expecting, who are allowed to vote. The rest of the population are not allowed to vote until 7 in the morning. We're already seeing a healthy turnout here. Where I am is in Bambang Elementary School. Now, interesting tidbit, the most popular, or the school, the polling precinct with the highest number of registered voters in the country is here in Pasig. It is not this school where I'm at, not Bambang Elementary School, but a bit of a ways off from here. It's Nagpayong Elementary School with 47 plus thousand registered voters, all in that single elementary school. Across Pasig, there are 463,000 voters. Now, why am I here? It's because we are expecting Sara Diskaya, a candidate for mayor, to vote here at around 9 in the morning. So what is the story here in Pasig? Sara Diskaya is a businesswoman. She and her husband, Curly Diskaya, they own a company called St. Gerard Construction Corporation. St. Gerard was the #1, according to the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism. St. Gerard Construction Corporation was the #1 infrastructure contractor of the Duterte administration, the build era. Now, it's interesting because Diskaya promises something similar here in Pasig. So she is criticizing the incumbent, Vico Soto, without being able to deny that his good governance agenda. She was quoted as saying that the mayor focused on good governance and neglected other sectors like healthcare and education. So she kind of was spinning good governance to sound like it's a bad thing. Now she's promising 500 plus infrastructure projects here in Pasig, including an 11-story hospital, an 11-story housing condominium. She has a thing with 11 stories, and many other infrastructure projects. And that, to her, she's framing the narrative that infrastructure, this visible progress, is what is the best indicator of whether the government is doing its job or not. Now, Vico Soto. So Vico Soto is on his second term. He is running for a third and final term for this stretch. The law limits us to 3 consecutive terms, then they'll have to take a break. So he's going to be running for that third term. He has proven himself capable of ridding the city of corruption. That has not been debated. That because he cleaned up procurements in the city, the local government's budget went from 10 billion pesos in 2019 to 22.4 billion pesos this year. And that's credited largely to savings from eliminating kickbacks in the procurement process. Now, have they got anything to show for that? Yes, there's been a lot of expansion in social services. For instance, talking about scholars, there were 11,000 scholars in Pasig City in 2019 when Soto started out. Now there are more than 25,000, or 25,000 is what the local government says. The regular cash grants to solo parents, to senior citizens, and other vulnerable sectors have been expanded. One telling example is rent for space in the public market. So we spoke with one owner of a carinderia, an eatery owner at the public market, and they said that before, in the previous administration of the Eusebios, they were paying 2,500 a month for their stall. Now they only pay 990 pesos. And Soto's been saying that that's largely because the city government doesn't need to charge that much from the people anymore because they're able to subsidize better. So there, now, that's the contest. If you're interested, local surveys here, the more credible ones at least say Soto does have a lead. But Diskaya's campaign has been serious enough that it's put Soto and his slate, the Giting ng Pasig slate, on their toes and forced them to campaign vigorously this time around.